IWDA is the only Australian development agency entirely focused on women's rights and gender equality in Asia and the Pacific. Today, IWDA has 24 program partners in 6 countries in Asia and the Pacific across 3 key thematic areas, our main priorities for women's rights. One of those priorities is women's safety and security. IWDA and our partners focus on how to prevent gender-based violence from the home to the world, from safety to security. In too many homes in our region, women are not safe. The Pacific region has the highest rates of violence against women in the world. Just north of Australia, in Papua New Guinea's highlands, the number of women who've experienced violence is close to 100%. Yet although women around the world have first-hand experience of violence, the number of women acting as chief mediators in UN-led peace talks over the past 2 decades was 0. Couldn't these issues be connected? Boys who witness or experience violence in the home are twice as likely to become men who beat or rape women. In areas affected by armed conflict, rates of violence against women, particularly rape, also tend to be higher. In post-conflict Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, researchers recently asked over 1,000 men whether they had ever raped a woman. 62% said yes, and of those, 64% committed their first rape as a teenager. But when women don't have a seat at the table in discussions about peace and security, who's going to tell that story? Who will voice women's priorities? The truth is that women's equal participation in decision-making matters, from consent to sex to consent to the terms of peace agreements. There's no national security and no global security without human security. That's why IWDA thinks women must be a part of discussions about peace and security. Learn more about women's safety and security and IWDA's other 2 key priorities at our website, iwda.org.au, and join the conversation about women's rights in our region. Sign up for our email list, visit us on social media, and let us know how you'd like to work with IWDA to advance gender equality.